Apocalyptic survival may sound like a hellish time, but with Mad Max, it's a little more enjoyable. The premise of Mad Max is simple. A group of bandits steal your clothes, your boots, and your interceptor. Max's only goal is to exact revenge on the faction and get his car back. In doing this, you run through a cast of characters whose dialogues bring the personalities to life on screen and make for some enjoyable cutscene experiences throughout the title. Yet for as great as those character lines are written, it leaves a lot to be desired in the overarching storyline. These characters are lively, interesting, unique. But just as Mad Max is a boring and bland protagonist, so is the overall storyline. These dialogues and cutscenes are lacking in length as well. You only see the great characters on screen for moments at a time before you go off on your missions. And some characters I only spoke with for 2 cutscenes before leaving them in the desert dust. The game significantly lacks character development, even as you spend all your moments in game alongside Chumbucket, a lovable hunchback who is a master mechanic. These interactions get limited to a few one-liners and him screaming as you traverse the landscapes in your magnum opus.
It's a war party!
Speaking of landscapes, the environments are beautiful and vast, with weather storms and particle effects that present a true next-gen visual experience. That being said, it's a desert. It's kind of hard to fuck up a desert. Within these environments, there is a lot of things to accomplish, including taking down sniper towers, gaining control of enemy encampments, as well as taking out enemy convoys along the trails. The issue is, up until the later stages of the game, these events were an optional choice. The game then forces you to go back and complete these map events in order to progress, which leaves a very bad taste in my mouth. Instead of creating a story that is engaging, with a lot of dialogue and storyline with these characters, you would rather draw out the main storyline with fetch quests and scrap collecting.
And then what?
Gastown.
Oh, one peep at the jaw will change your mind.
In the beginning of the game, I really enjoyed driving around and completing these secondary objectives because they were exactly that, secondary. Where this game really shines is in the car combat. Avalanche Studios really nailed the feel of driving these monstrous beasts around an open world, and when you do run into enemy vehicles, which I may add is very frequent, pulling the driver out with a harpoon gun just never gets old. The amount of upgrades you can make to these cars just adds another layer of enjoyment for those RPG fans, unlocking upgrades for just about every piece of the vehicle, including grills, motors, and exhausts. And the great thing is, they actually change the vehicle stats exponentially when upgraded, which directly affects your gameplay experience. Another great thing about Mad Max is the combat. Although frustrating at certain moments, yeah, this is fucking stupid. I'm logging off. Fuck this shit. I'm done. Fuck this. I'm done. Learning to combo and parry at the right times make every fallen foe an incredible triumph. If you've ever played Shadow of Mordor or Batman, this system will be all too familiar. The game features a healthy amount of content for the entry price, but if you're going in expecting a story that will blow your mind, you're going to be disappointed. An entertaining ride throughout the entire time I was playing, but like the deserts I travel, it always felt a little empty. I give this game a 1, a 2, and a 3 out of 5. As always, guys, you can follow me on Twitter at BigFryTV, and I want to hear your guys' comments below. Have you played the game? Do you agree or disagree with the review score that I gave? Let me know below. I'll see you on the next one. What the fuck?